Hello guys, good morning and welcome to your tutorial. Today is Thursday, June the 25th, 2020. And well guys, today I hope you have a wonderful day. We're about to finish the pages from this book, okay? Remember that we're doing the best and we're trying to work really hard each day to make the videos and for you to watch them and to do it with me, to do the activities together, okay? Well guys, today's subject is about clever writing. Pages 76 all the way to page 79. This is from week 3, okay? So we'll be working on clever writing today, and today there's no say so yet activities, okay guys? So don't worry about that. Now let's look at the agenda. The agenda says that it is today, June the 25th, 2020, from week 3, clever writing. What are the pages that we'll be working on? It will be page 76 all the way to page 79. We're going to make a keyword review from pages 76, okay? And today you have no homework. I know today is Thursday, but there's no homework. I just suggest and I invite you, okay, to read a book in Mayan about technology. We need to know what is technology, what type of technology exists, and everything related to technology, because thanks to technology, you are watching me, okay, throughout a screen in any technology device. So well guys, we need to know what is this, and we have to read some books to know more information about it. So please guys, don't forget to check the platform Mayan and to read a book about technology. So well guys, now let's start on the activities. 76. Today we're going to work on this page 76 from Clever Writing. You have this big article that you have to read, and also you have keywords right here on this page. So let's start by reading first the first exercise. Read the following article. What type of text is this? How do you know? Well guys, it's your opportunity to read this article, okay? I will give you some time to read it, and you have to tell me what type of article is it. There's several types of articles, okay? We're going to see this in a moment. If you want help on this to know what type of article it is, well, you can look it up on page 77. There's a concept box, or you can just leave this aside, and according to what you understood, okay, with the article, then maybe it will help you answer this question, because this article, it's about how to make a model air rocket, and they're telling you right here the ingredients and a drawing. They're using clay, construction paper, sticks, thin straw, and plastic bottle, okay? They're using thick straw or thin straw, okay? And they're using a plastic bottle. So you can make it if you want, and right here they're giving you the indications on how you can do it. Now on exercise number 2 from this same page 76 says, answer the following questions about the text with the classmate. Now here you have to answer individually these 3 sentences, okay, with the information previously that we just read. It says, what is the purpose of this text? What is the purpose of this text? It's not a common text. It's not like a science text, because they're telling you indications. So what type of text is it? Do you think there's a purpose on it? Number 2, what kind of information does it give? What are they talking about? What information they're giving you on that passage? Okay, are they talking about the air? They're talking about the wind? Or they're talking about what? Okay. Number 3, how is the information organized? How do they organize the information? Using a list, maybe using a list, maybe giving indications step by step. We don't know. You have to tell me how they organize this information, okay? So use your time to start activity 1 and 2. Don't forget to read the article. Page 77. Now it's time to do this page. On this page, you have this gray concept box with more information, okay? And we're going to also do only from this page, we're going to do only exercise number 3. That means that exercise number 4, we will not do exercise number 4, okay? Only exercise number 3. Now, let's check what does this concept box says. And it says, how to articles. Provided instructions about how to do, make, or use something. Some instructions start with a list of materials or ingredients. Then, they present a series of steps in local order. What do you need to do first, second, and so on? Imperative sentences often start each step in the instructions. Sequence words such as next, then, and finally may be used to connect these steps. So let's go back a little bit. They're telling us that to how to articles, well, they provide instructions, okay, how to do, make, or use something. And the instructions, well, they present also a series of logical steps or steps in logical order, okay? How are some tips? Here are some tips for writing an how-to article. Think about who is reading the instructions. Do not assume that the person reading them already knows what you are talking about. Create a title that explains what the instructions are for, how to. This is what you need to create, the title, okay? You need to think about the instructions. Present the information in logical order. Use words such as first, second, next, finally to connect your sentence. Include any helpful hints, warnings, and dangers that your readers should be aware of. Be specific in your own choice, in your word choice. Okay, so in this part also they're telling you that you have to use hints, warnings, and dangers. For example, there are some indications that be careful, it's dangerous, okay? Get away from kids or something like that. So you have to use these words. You need to present your information, use that word, and you need to include helpful hints, okay? Now, over here you have this article, or you have this exercise that tells you what do you have to do. It says read the article on the previous page again and identify the following features. So you have to read the article that's on page 76, okay? That article, you reread it and you need to write down here the title of it, the imperative phrases, the features or logical order, helpful hints, warnings, etc., specific measurements, and material. What materials are they using, okay, to create that? What are the warnings? Be aware, okay? Hints, logical order, there are sequence, they're using the words next to, okay, and the title and so on. So for this activity, I will give you enough time. Remember that you have to go back on page 76 and read that article to finish this exercise. Page 78. Now we're going to do this page, okay? On this page, you have two fabulous exercises that you have to do, okay? Remember that here you're going to build your own article. Maybe you're a chef. Imagine you're a chef and you're going to create a recipe. So you have to create your own article, okay? By using the how-to article instructions. You have to write down the instructions, the sequence, the title, and so on. Okay, so let's check first exercise number 1 that it says you will write a how-to article about doing, building, making, or using something. You see, think that you're going to build maybe a robot. Okay, we don't know, maybe you're going to build a robot. Maybe you're going to make cookies. We don't know, okay, girls? Maybe you're going to use something or do something. Well, you need to think of that first. Now that you thought of it, then you're going to use this space below this clown and brainstorm the ideas of process you know and can explain the steps of it. For example, it's like when I'm going to create a craft. First, I said I will use, for example, you need to know the materials that you will use. The process, you need to write down the process, okay, in small paragraph. So if you're going to create maybe a robot, you're going to use what? Maybe you're going to use markers. Maybe you're going to use glue, okay, and so on. The process, well, first, what do you do? Well, I'm going to cut the paper. Or maybe I'm not going to make my robot out of paper. Maybe I'm going to make it out of cardboard, okay? Or maybe I'm going to make it out of plastic, metal, we don't know, okay? So you need to think over here just what you're going to do, build, make, or use. Those are the options. And write down here the ideas of the process that you know. After that, you're going to do exercise number 2 that it says, you will write your how-to article for a friend. How would you teach your friend to follow the process? Use the sequence graphic organizer to help you write the steps to follow. Take into consideration the features identified on the previous page. So right here it says, first gather the following materials. You see? Remember when I created the mother's craft? Remember I created also dad's craft? Or when I created the pajama craft? Okay, well, all that things that I did, remember that I gathered my materials, then I did the process, then you can do this and this. So you're going to do the same thing here, guys. It's not complicated. Here you're going to it says first gather the following materials. What would you need? Maybe I will need plastic. I will need glue. Okay, maybe I will need colors or paints. We don't know. And then so on, you're going to continue. After that, I will do this process. You start by cutting this. Then you do this. Okay? Remember to use those words that will help you connect your ideas. Like the word next, then, okay? Finally, after, first, second. Use those words that will help you connect your ideas. First you do this, after that you do this, next you do this, second you do this, okay? For this activity, like I said, I will give you enough time to do both exercises. So ready? Let's start. Now it's our turn to do page 79, exercise 3, because exercise number 4, we will not do it because unfortunately we're not working with a classmate. So you're just going to do exercise number 3 from this page, okay? Now, on the previous page, page 78, you wrote the sequence or the process that you're going to use to do something, to make something, to build something. Now here, it says draft your how-to article in the following space. That means that you have to write your article completely, okay? Completely, you completely write down your ideas, okay? All the ideas that you have in the previous organizer, completely write down your ideas right here, okay? So here you're going to write down your ideas, okay? You remember that you can use vignettes, okay, or dots to write down the steps of it. So right here, you're just going to pass the previous information to this space right here as an article, like on page 76, okay? Got yourself from that article, okay? If you don't have no idea, then grab yourself ideas from there, okay? So now let's do this in this period of time. let's start checking the keywords, analyze them, and see how we can use them in some possible sentences. Remember that it's really important to know more words that will help us in the future create paragraphs. Okay, some words we're so used to of using the same words, but it's really cool to have more vocabulary words in our brain system. Okay, so well guys, let's check the keywords, and the keywords are on page 76. Okay, the keywords are right here in the bottom part, located to your right hand of this page. Listen and repeat after me the keywords. Okay, number 1, construction paper, construction paper, cracks, cracks, gently, gently, loop, loop, plug, plug, tape, tape. So these are the keywords that we will check today. Okay, so now let's start checking them. Keywords. This is the first keyword, that is construction paper. And well, construction paper is a noun, guys. This is a noun, and it's a type of thick colored paper used for making models, designs, or other crafts. Construction paper is like the normal paper, like white sheet of paper, but the material is a little bit different, talking about this texture. But it's used, obviously it's used to make things, to make cars, to make emails, okay, to make any drawings or crafts. This is construction paper. Now the other keyword is cracks. These are the cracks on earth. Okay, these are cracks that are formed on the earth, are formed on the land, on the ground, on the walls, okay, any part. And now, well, cracks is a noun. It's a line on the surface of something along which it has split without breaking into separate parts. It's just like a small split, okay. A sudden, sharp, or explosive noise. Crack also could be like a noise when you let something drop and it makes like this noise, like bang, like crack. Okay, this is the other keyword. This keyword is an adverb. Okay, it's gently, and it's an adverb. You can tell because it has ly at the end. Okay, the normal noun will be gentle, just with e, gentle, but this one has ly because it's an adverb. And now it's with a mild, kind, or tender matter. That's what it means. With lightness of action or effect, softly. Gently is when you do something softly, with patience, calm. Okay, for example, this person right here is cleaning this plant gently, okay, softly, trying to not break down the petals or to break down the plant. Okay, for example, she gently broke the news to her mom. Okay, she gently, smoothly, in a kind way told that new information to her mom. Okay, maybe it was lying and she was trying to be kind in a good manner. Okay, this is the other word, loop, loop. Loop is a shape produced by a curve that blends around and crosses itself. These are loops right here that you see in this image. Okay, it's like a shape produced like in a form, but it crosses itself. It's here they're crossing, okay, each together. Also, it's a structure, series, or process, the end of which is connected to the beginning. Also, it can be a verb, like the form of something into a loop or loops. Okay, this is like the verb, like the form of something in a loop. For example, she looped her arms around his neck. She put her arms looped. That means that she grabbed her arms and tried to hug, tried to not twist, because she's not twisting her arms, but she's trying to hug that person with her arms. Okay, and this is the other keyword, plug. What does plug means? Well, plug is a noun. Okay, also it could be a verb, but this time I'm telling you as a noun. An obstruction blocking a whole pipe, etc. Or a device for making an electronical connection, especially between an appliance and a power supply, consisting of an insulate casing with metal pins that fit into holes in a outlet. So this is what it means, okay? Plug as a verb is to connect, but plug also can mean only this device right here, okay, that will let us have electrical connection with something. The other key word is tape. What is tape? Well, tape could be a noun and a verb. Tape by itself is this as a noun, and tape as a verb is the action of doing it. Okay, now it's a narrow strip of metal typically used to hold or fasten something. Okay, this is what it means. So right here, a tape, this is a tape, okay, this is a roll-up tape. This black thing is a roll of tape. As a verb, well, is tape also could be like when you tape, you're going to record something. Okay, it could be tape as record something in audio, or to attach something with adhesive tape. This is attach, the activity. So this one right here will be this one. And here when they're talking about tape as an audio, okay, as in video. Now, this is the last keyword. I hope you understood correctly these keywords. And well, let's continue by looking at the Healthy Back to School Guide. Remember to be safe, guys. Healthy Back to School Guide. Follow these steps to be safe. Number 1, use hand sanitizer. Number 2, wash your hands with soap and water. Number 3, cover your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Number 4, if you feel sick, don't go to school. Number 5, don't share your things. Number 6, no hugs, kisses, or handshake. Number 7, keep your distance. Number 8, wear your mask. A clean hand is a caring hand. Did you know proper hand hygiene is number 1 way to prevent the spread of germs? Follow these simple steps for proper hand hygiene. Soap and water. Hand sanitizer. Now you will learn how to use the proper way of using a hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. Apply to the palm of one hand like this, okay? Rub over both hands like this. You need to rub over your both hands. And you just have to, it has to cover all your hands. And you just have to let it dry, okay? That's all. Wash, wash, wash your hair. It's the best line of defense, okay? Washing your hair frequently for a period of time to 20 to 30 seconds. And while you're doing it, try to sing a song, a short song, okay? Now, remember that washing hands is really, really important. You need to do it before eating, okay? After going to the bathroom, okay? After touching an animal, after touching the garbage, okay, any garbage, after handing or touching a pet or pet food, okay, you need to do it also after blowing your nose, okay, your nose, coughing, or sneezing your nose, okay. You need to always wash those hands. They're really, really important to keep them clean, okay, and to keep them safe. So let's watch this video how to wash your hands. You should wash your hands for the amount of time it takes to sing happy birthday, 20 seconds. Wet your hands with water. Apply enough soap to cover your hands. Rub your hands together and use one hand to rub back the other hand and clean between your fingers. Do the same with other hand. Then rub your hands back to your fingers against your palms. Then rub your thumb using your other hand. Do the same with the other thumb. Then rub the tips of your fingers on the thumb of your other hand. Rinse your hands with enough water. Dry your hands completely with a towel. And then use the towel to turn off the tap. And you're ready to start your day. The proper ways of coughing, okay? The proper ways of coughing, well, you have to use a clean tissue, okay, to wipe my runny nose. Now, you have to cover your cough. How do you cover your cough? Well, use your elbow to cough like that, or grab a tissue, okay, to cover your cough, okay? Remember to use clean tissues. Now, if you want to sneeze, you need to grab a tissue and sneeze like this, okay? These papers that you use while you were running your nose, cleaning your nose, while you were coughing and while you were sneezing, you need to throw these tissues in the bin, okay? And after all that process, you need to wash your hands, okay? Okay guys, these facts are also important. Now that we're going to go back to school, you need to know that you have to mark or keep your distance, okay? Your distance has to be 1 meter, okay, or 2 meters maximum. Remember that we have to avoid the social distance. We have to keep the social distancing, okay? And avoid sharing food. Don't share your food. Don't share your personal items, personal things like your sweaters, like your pencils, pencil case, okay? And don't hug, no hugs and no handshaking, okay? We need to avoid that to avoid the germs. Now, also you need to avoid sharing your drinks, your bottle of water or your juices. You need to avoid that. You keep your things by yourself, you protect your things, okay? And stop sharing. The purpose of this is to maintain your body safe, maintain your health safe, and avoid sharing germs with your classmates. If you don't feel well, then don't go to school. If you feel like your nose is running, if you feel like you have a sore throat, okay, like this person right here, this little image, he has a sore throat, he's coughing, he has maybe the flu, he has a headache, or if your eyes are watering, if you feel bad, okay, if you don't feel well, then please don't go to school. Report to the school, to the coordinators, and that you will not be able to go to school. Why? The purpose of this is to avoid getting your classmates also sick, okay? How to put on, use, take off, and dispose of a mask. Okay. Now I will show you right here how to put or use a mask, okay? Well, what do? First, you need to wash your hands before putting your mask on, okay? Now that your hands are clean, then you're going to grab your mask from the band loose, okay? From the band loose, from right here, you're going to grab it, okay? And you're going to open it, put it in your on your ears, like this, and now you're going to grab it from here, and that's all. Here I am safe, okay? I have a guarantee protect and avoid from spitting, okay? Now if you want to take it off, then you grab it from your band loose, you grab it like this, and here you put it in the trash bin, okay? Trash bin, or you put it away, okay? And then if you're going to use it one more time, then wash your hands and remember to grab it from here, okay? Now, the don'ts that you don't have to do this. The guarantee protect is like this. This is a guarantee protection, okay? This is all protection. Your nose is protected, your mouth is protected. Like this is not protection, no protection. Like this is not protection, okay? You need to wear your mask covering your nose and your mouth, okay? Remember to take it off from here, okay? So those are the proper ways or the proper use of wearing a mask. Remember to always keep your mask on. And well, why to keep your mask on? Because do your part of your wear mask, okay? My mask is my protection. It protects you and it protects me, okay? So like it says on the image, my mask protects you and your mask protects me, okay? So well guys, this is all from a good healthy, okay, of taking care of yourself. And remember to always follow other steps, okay? Take care of yourself, okay? And if you take care of yourself, everyone is going to take care of themselves and be safe, okay? So please follow every step.